I'm doing something.
Alright, welcome back to the Deep Creek Effect with your host, Yohan Miller and Hamish Mars, and today we've got a very special guest writer, Kearney Carney.
What is your
Carney,
last name?
Carney.
We got it, boys.
Everybody gets it wrong.
Cool.
This has been...
How you doing, Ryder?
No, I'm doing pretty good. Yourself? Yeah.
What?
Nice day.
It is so hot, I'm dying. I've got like this turban on that's like made out of the seat covers. Oh. I'm ready to blow up some buses.
Oh,
Christchurch.
Oh, okay, we agreed we weren't going to bring that up. No, we're not restarting it, Hamish.
Okay, cool. Yeah, cool.
We just went on a Macca's run. I don't have any frappes with me, and I don't know how we're going to do.
We're going to fall asleep 40 minutes in, and we're just going to listen to us sleep for a bit.
The only reason Ryder's here, by the way, is because he bought us frappes.
Yeah, he bought us frappes.
Yeah.
Okay, that wind nearly knocked the table over.
It's such a sketchy setup.
Mate, you just in the setup? It's actually
It's like-
great, great.
We're so close to going into the creek.
I know, it's like the little bits of push, and we're like in the creek.
We're practically
done.
already
I'm not
ready.
gonna lie. We have a phone. Ryder's brought his phone, as he does. We'll get a photo. We might chuck it in the video.
Yeah, we'll show the
Just
boys.
Yeah.
Maybe
It's something.
maybe take one now.
Why would he ta-
I want to show them
Whip
the
it.
turbo.
Yeah, but his chair is connected to the mic, and it's all gonna.
It's all gonna collapse.
No.
He actually can't get up.
He's already got it, mate.
We'll do it at the end.
Yeah, but how am I going to take it from here?
We'll do it at the end.
Oh, fine.
Yeah. There's a lot of eye contact between me and Ryder, and I don't know how I feel.
We're so close together because the mic is just that. It's just not very responsive, so we're like shoulder to shoulder trying to record this.
Ryder said he was going to bring his mic. He rolled up without it, and I don't know.
Alright. Listen,
I was about to kick him off the podcast.
He's like,
for
well, I
that.
could use my phone.
you're the one who suggested
He wanted
that.
to use his wireless His
Why
his
did-
wired
that-
wireless
no.
headphones.
Shut up.
Wireless with a lot of
That was
content.
Yohan that suggested that, not
What?
me.
Yeah, it's better than your phone.
Oh yeah, that was a conversation. I wasn't there for that.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, basically Ryder's pretty stupid.
That's a fair call. Yeah.
With his crazy clothes, he's got like this really expensive hat. What brand is that?
It's Rip and Dip. Yeah.
Mate, it's fine. I'm happy walking with Ryder though, because when we're across some roads, people know he's there. He's wearing high vis all the time.
He looks
You
like
know.
a bloody pineapple. Sometimes he's a blueberry. Like
Orange, get the orange in there.
yeah, he looks like an orange now. He's got some crazy shirt. He just screams money, and I think that's good for our group because none of us do.
No.
Except for the
we're all-
part where we get rolled, though. So.
Yeah, when T Barker rolls
Yeah.
up.
All the same.
Shout out to T Barker, by the way. Sleeping near my house for 5 hours. I got you.
You've actually upped the production value of our whole thing.
Yeah, I know.
Thing
Can
here.
we include the price of your clothes in the
Oh, yeah.
setup?
Alright, so, first we got my Vans, which are $120.
A spider's eating me.
Where?
It's in my ear.
Yeah, put your phone on the bit of paper.
Yep. So we got my Vans, which are $120. My shorts, which I think are $40.
How much you pay for the underwear?
At least $100, you know, for cream. No,
Shit.
it's just not. I got my belt, which is worth like $20.
I didn't realise you were going to show me your belt then. I kind of got scared.
Then I got my shirt, which I think is worth $40, so not that expensive.
For that, it's orange. What else is there to it?
Mate, exactly, I look amazing.
And then you got the Rip and
And then
Dip
I got
hat.
the Rip and Dip hat, which is the most expensive part, $70.
Hey, you should have seen me. Old mate nearly went sicko mode because I threw some sand at it. And
Ah,
like
yeah.
a little
He's
speck
like,
of it.
oh, he's trying to square up, bro. He's
Nah, it was great.
Oh, man.
I
You're
got
like
so-
knee
I
deep
got-
in water and he's
I
trying
know,
to square
yeah.
up.
I got so pissed, and I started
You had
throwing my
about
arms
3
around.
seconds till I drowned you.
Yeah, I know.
I was
Oh.
fucking swinging my arms around us. Yeah.
You say that, they were like pinned to your torso. You're doing these, aren't you?
He's like, I'm trying to square up, bro. What the fuck are you doing?
Don't mind me, I just showed an action on a podcast. That's my like mental capacity right now.
Took him about, what, 5 minutes to work out, what was the equation?
70
Oh.
divided by 3.
Yeah, 70 divided by 3, took him a good 5 minutes.
I'm still not sure if that's right.
Yeah, can we
Pulls
get
out
the
the
calculator up, boys?
I'm getting it up. What is it?
70 divided by 3.
divided by 3. Oh shit! I don't have internet.
Oh.
How do you need internet
No,
for a
there's a
calculator?
calculator.
There's a
up on your
calculator.
computer.
I'm just
fuck,
gonna
we're
whip it
going
out
on
of my
this.
phone.
We're going,
Okay.
boys. Nah, don't use your phone.
Oh shit! There's a calculator.
Oh my.
Yes.
Mate, you say you.
70.
How do you get admin on your computer?
Divided by- wait, then-
Yeah, he's got like admin and all these crazy
Yeah,
like hacker devices.
23.333. I was
Oh
right.
my man, he's
I was
smart.
right.
He's smart. He's smart. He's
Oh
very
shit!
smart.
I just started the other episode of the Deep Creek Effect. Shit, I think I'm good. Oh. So
You enjoying that tree, Hamish?
no, it's in me. There's like a dead tree by me, and Yohan
Yeah,
tried to.
I was trying to hit it to get rid of it, and you boys look, no, we're gonna be environmentally
That
friendly.
was before I knew I was sitting with it.
Yeah,
He
well,
got
you
a
know.
stick and started bashing the shit out of it, and essentially all I did was just make the table messier, and like there's branches all over it.
Yeah,
The table, it's not like the biggest fall from grace.
look. Also, are we on the wrong side? Yeah, we are, because I'm like up
Yeah.
against all these holes and everything.
No, that's the right side.
No, because well, last time we were on the other side, because that's where I wrote Deep Creek.
Did you? Where is?
Yeah.
Did it rub off?
No, it's there.
Is it on this side?
Oh, is it on like here?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. I thought that we wanted the bend because I was saying that I wanted the bend a lot. Anyway, don't mind me.
Alright. Hamish is very passionate about the bend.
Oh man, Ryder just looked me in the eye, made some hand gestures, and pointed to his crotch.
Well, no, I didn't. I'm
Right,
like
mate,
saying the.
You know
the
what's funny?
questions.
We could say all these things and no one can disprove us because it's 2 against 1.
Oh,
So you
fuck.
did point at your crotch, Ryder, and you're going to jail for a very long time.
Yeah, I've already been close to jail. You know.
Yeah, he's on probation.
Yeah.
We
Actually,
don't
it
talk
ended.
about that.
Actually,
Should we?
got it.
Oh yeah, true. He's on probation.
That was
boys.
the worst segue I've ever heard. Okay, cool. We'll just go.
We're
Don't
going.
mind
We're
me.
in. So how was your swimming sports this year, Ryder?
Oh, it was very fun. Great way to end probably my last swimming sports because I don't think I'm gonna go to the weekend. You can't.
Well, yeah, because you have to be a good
Yeah.
swimmer, don't you?
Hamish over here, dumb swimmer.
Yeah, Hamish, you're gonna be doing the.
I don't know. I broke my leg last time, so I might just play the old I'm injured.
Yeah, sit this one out. Yeah.
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 They're like, oh well, you can do your studying instead of swimming.
Listen to that.
No one's gonna study.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, sorry. I didn't feel like I needed to
just
say
say
that.
that,
on
like-
that.
Give us some recognition.
You haven't really said anything. You just
Yeah, I
said that
know.
you're not going to the next one.
Yeah, fair call. Swimming sports this year was eventful. Most people probably listening know what happened.
Stop being vague.
What?
Okay, so what
Alright.
really happened?
So, well, I mean,
Shit,
you
the
guys
mic's
said.
gone.
The mic is-
Listen.
It's
alright,
going in.
So what happened? Right. So free speech, right? I'm allowed to. Do you guys want
You
me
don't
to
bring
hold
up
back?
names, actually.
I won't bring up names, but do you want me to like go on about it?
Oh,
No.
it's your-
There's no,
No.
we just brought it up for no reason, Ryder.
No, because you guys said before. Right? So basically, what happened
What?
is
This isn't scripted. What are you on about?
You natural
no,
conversation.
we were talking before, and it's like, oh, you might want to keep this family friendly.
no,
All
not
right,
at all.
never mind. Okay. So we're going, not to mention any names, and
You an
Basically-
unidentified.
unidentified. Yes.
Male? Did you just assume his gender?
Did you? Yeah. What is
Excuse
this?
Me. He's
This
an
is
attack
2019.
helicopter.
By male, I meant like the
The
letter,
letter?
and then it
The
could
letter, yeah.
in the letter it could be anything.
That's
you know
true.
what I mean?
Oh,
That's,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
That's really.
Fuck, that was a good say.
So we go in. So basically, at the start of the day, actually the day before, I get offered the substance.
So it was premeditated.
this
True.
this
Planned
this
this
feels like I'm back with the cops.
Now,
and
can
that.
I ask you this?
Mm.
Why swimming sports?
All right, so it's like the person who cannot be named, approached me. I don't know why, but he's like, "Oi, get cooked up tomorrow." Those were like his words.
Just straight up.
Straight up, he's like, "Oi, get cooked up at the swimming sports with us tomorrow."
Not
I'm
like hi. How you
no,
doing?
it's full. No, he just comes up. He's like, "Oh, you should get cooked up with us tomorrow." I'm like, "All right."
Is that the lingo? Is that what the kids say? Cooked up?
Yes, that's what
Nice.
the cool kids say. And we go, and it's like, it's sort of like awkward the whole day, and then we're going to search around. We're searching around of where we should do it. It's really awkward because there's teachers everywhere, so we look like the most sus people because we're just wandering around the toilets, looking in. Logan. The person.
God damn
it! Listen, didn't hear names.
Logan Paul. Yeah. he's
Yeah,
a good
Logan Paul,
YouTuber.
Logan
He's a
Paul.
good YouTuber.
Man, I'm considering bleeping these out.
He walks into the toilets, and after that, the teachers go in. Like he comes out to see, looks for cameras. He goes in, goes out. The teachers go in straight after he goes in. They check the lockers. They do a full inspection. So shadiest people. And then we go in and do it. And there were actually year 7s, because there's toilet at the end of the corridor, and the toilet on the side. We went into the side toilet, and there were a bunch of year 7s. And when we're doing it, I shit you not, we heard one of the year 7s say, "Oi, it smells like smoke." And at that moment, we're like, "Oh, okay, yep, we're screwed." So, you know, we're thinking this while we're taking, you know, puffs and everything. And it gets to the point, we're actually at there. And we're trying to filter it out, because it's like a vent, we're trying to filter it out.
What do you mean by filter
Oh, man,
it
it's
out?
just
Like
trying to swallow it.
filter machine with you.
We're trying to like make it so that it goes out like to the back of the bathroom, so like the teachers can't smell it. Obviously, that didn't work.
Was it actually in the disabled?
Full.
Did you ever consider that maybe a teacher might be with a disabled student when they went in to use it?
We actually did, but we're like, we'll take.
Or
the
you know,
chance.
in the
Like,
vicinity.
I'm actually very, not excited, but like, I'm learning new things, because I always thought that like it was just a spur of the moment thing, like you got an offer and you went in. I think I've got so much less respect for you knowing that it's premeditated.
It's like a payday heist kind of
Like,
deal. Like,
because
it's crazy.
all of us have like been saying to Ryder, like, it was stupid. You were never gonna get away with it. But now thinking that you already knew,
You are
actually an
really
idiot.
stupid.
You're an
I
idiot.
know. I make really fucked up decisions. And then it gets to a point. You know how you have those blow dryers, hand dryers thing? Like you press it, and it goes like.
all I heard was blow and kind of just yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
So it got to a point.
An automatic.
It goes to a point where he's starting to push it up that, and he starts turning it on. I'm like, stop, just stop. Then he gets to a point where he wants me. Okay, this is gonna sound really gay, but he gets me to take my shirt off.
Okay, right.
And to like start venting the ventilation, like start going away. So
Was it one of your $80 shirts? We like fuck.
it was a sports shirt, mate. Yeah. No, so I'm out here, high, you know, get my shirt. Mate, I'm out here, you know, with my shirt done like this, and I remember, the other offender walks out, tries to get away with it.
How did that go?
He gets caught straight away, but I didn't know that because he's like, oi, go in.
What?
The table is going in.
Going in. We're
I'm
going down
like
like the
so-
Titanic.
Because if the table falls, majority of the things on the table and the mic and stuff is mine.
Oh yeah.
Mate, that's been planned out. I swear. I'm not bringing anything
Mate,
of mine.
I'll sacrifice Ryder if I have to for this table.
He'll be drowning in the creek and he'll be like, "Not my rip and dip hat." He'll throw it out.
Oh shit, Ryder.
That was all you, Ryder. I may have moved, but that was all you.
Yeah.
So what's going on now?
So he walks out before and says, "Lock the door." I'm like, I did lock the door because I'm like, I knew that it wouldn't work. Because why would, after someone walked out, why would the door be locked when you can only lock it from the inside? I'm like, that's not going to work. I was high, but I was still smarter than him. And they walk in and I walk out, and the teacher, who I don't know if she was the one who called us, but the teacher was there. And I know my eyes are red as. I saw her in the mirror, and I'm like, "Miss, it's from the chlorine." Before she says anything, I just
You go up to it. It's from the chlorine, I swear.
she didn't even ask me. I just walk out straight away. It's from the chlorine. Listen,
That's great.
Do you know who the? Oh, wait, we can't.
Yeah,
say
I can't
who
say
the
names,
teacher
but
was. Yeah.
yeah.
Just wave
I'm
to
happy
our
with that.
fans.
That
was
was
surely a fan.
No,
Yeah.
they were looking in, and I just felt like I had to make it look like we're not doing sus stuff. We're not.
We're chilling.
Yeah.
There's some more people. Should we wave?
Just tell them it's from the chlorine.
It's from the Anyway, so we go back, and the thing is, you know, I admit to it because I know there's no way we're getting away
Yeah,
with
that
this.
was like, it's smart, I guess.
Yeah.
I feel like if you lied a lot more than you did, I feel like you would have gotten in a lot more trouble.
Yeah. It could have been circumstantial though, because we got rid of the joint and everything. But of course, I was obviously high.
You flushed it?
Yeah. They checked the toilets, and it's like they literally lifted the lid up and checked if there was something in there. Like, why would we not have flushed it? Why would we just put it down? Like,
Yeah. If
and-
you're gonna put it out, then you may as well flush.
No, the thing is, what I don't get, we were in the car, and the teacher who I was with, because we're driving back to main campus now, we were at Kidinya, as most people would know, but just to clarify.
Not the school.
Get in your park.
No, Kidinya, the
yeah,
swimming.
the swimming.
And we were driving back to main campus, and the teacher who I'm with is like, "Oh, he was spilling his guts straight away." I'm like, if you want people to tell you the truth, don't make it seem like they're a snitch and a dickhead.
Yeah.
Because it's like he was trying to guilt shame me. I'm like, it's not really the right approach. I'm like, it's just weird. But yeah, that was essentially. Oh, and then mate.
Holy shit!
Stop,
You're
Ryder.
right.
That
was you.
Ryder.
That was
Ryder.
Ewan. What?
Ryder. I think the brick just fell in, boys.
Oh, no.
Legit. Was that the brick? Yeah, no, that's the brick.
Oh, that's a drink.
Oh,
Ryder,
should I
mate,
say it?
I'm gonna need you.
Are you seriously going for the brick?
Here we go, boys. Alright, we're back.
And then the yelling that went on with the other kid's mum. Oh, goes in there and the mum comes. So my mum takes a while. His mum is straight there. And
Wasn't
the
it his
yell-
second offence? Yeah.
So he's donezo after that.
Oh yeah.
They're sent to the ranch.
Yeah. The yelling that was going on. I was sitting there and there's no teachers with me. Both the teachers were with the other kid. And he was and like there was so much yelling. I'm like, alright.
Jeez.
Yeah. It was
Really?
yeah. It's pretty.
I like how between you and me, we made up 50% of our year level scandals.
Yeah, that's true. That's not a good look for our friends.
So basically, the moral of the story: Ryder's an idiot.
Yeah.
And don't smoke weed at
And
swimming
if,
sports.
if anything goes wrong in your life, it was the chlorine.
No,
Guys. It was the chlorine.
It was the chlorine.
That's crazy. Because I never thought you were such an idiot until now.
yeah, I know.
Because I definitely thought it was like you just got the offer at the time.
Yeah,
You're like,
that's
what
what I
can
thought
go
as
wrong?
well.
But that's, yeah.
We're
Well,
breaking
I have-
new ground.
yeah.
Only on the Deep Creek Effect, ladies and gentlemen.
Exclusive
It's an
information.
exclusive story.
It's like I was walking away, and I wasn't going to do it, and I was walking away, and then he's like, "Ryder, come back," and I'm like, I'm not sure if I should do this, and then I do it, and I'm like,
So you
What?
had a bit of
it was like a little bit of
thought in the back
conflict.
of your
Yeah,
head. Where
I'm
you're like, even though you planned it out, you're like, I know I shouldn't be doing
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that's good. It's like
I
a
still
court
did it.
case, but yeah, I know.
yeah. I don't know.
So did he guilt you into doing it? Was that?
Oh, I feel like I don't want to say guilted into me because then it.
I think you
'cause then
should
it
just
makes
take the responsibility.
Yeah, it was definitely my fault. Like
I feel like he's
but-
already taken the responsibility. I just want the
Yeah.
info.
it was
'cause I feel like-
definitely
yeah.
my fault.
No, this is good because I had no idea.
No,
what it was.
Yeah, this is
exclusive
inside-
information.
This happened like a few months ago, and I've
Only
never
on-
asked him
only-
about it.
Guys, only on the Deep Creek
Yeah,
Effect.
this is
Make
how
sure
you
to
find out.
subscribe, by the way. And
Yeah,
I
we-
mean, if you have any questions for us or our guests, please send it in into the Deep Creek
Also,
Effect. at
stop coming up to
gmail.com.
me and asking when the next one is. Just subscribe and you'll know.
And stop asking
Turn
me
on
what we talk
notifications.
about, because we don't talk about anything. We just ramble.
Yeah, it's
exactly.
100% never scripted.
We do
We
not
don't
script.
talk about. We just get here and do it. I don't know. I'm saying we. I've only been on here once, but
This isn't your
Yeah.
podcast.
yeah, I
you
know.
dumb-
That's,
So what have the repercussions been apart from being on probation for a whole term?
so I had to check in with
Did you get drug
coordinator.
tested?
No, I didn't. Surprisingly, but I think it's because I admitted to it.
I also think it's because of school and they don't actually give that much.
Yeah. I had to see a cop, and that was really awkward. But he was. Yeah, cop gang.
That was a good. Considering I nearly fell into the creek for it.
But I had to see a cop, and that was weird. But it's weird because the cop was being all serious, but he was swearing a lot. It's like,
It's really weird when like adults swear at you. It's like, am I allowed to?
yeah, it's like I'm sitting here, I'm like, I don't know if I should like,
Yeah.
reply with that. But yeah, it was also I was on house arrest the whole time I was at probation, which is fair. But when you're on, I mean, when I was suspended, but when you're not going to school and you can't do anything else and you can't leave your home, it is so boring because you're just sitting at home and you're doing
It was
nothing.
like the house arrest, like the cops made you. Or was
No,
it
no,
just
no.
your
My,
mum?
my parents were like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you're not leaving the house."
No, that's fair.
So what did you do?
I just watched YouTube all day and did.
Yeah,
homework.
no.
Wait, so that's what I do though.
Yeah, that's
what
like
do
that's
you
what
mean?
you
No, no, no. But on my average weekend, like I'll go out and do something. But it was like a full 6 days. I was at home because I couldn't play games.
Yeah.
And like it was obvious when I was playing
No
games.
games, no going out.
No
You still
going
had your phone.
I had my phone, but like I couldn't use social media.
Yep. So delete
Uh,
Snapchat.
He still
Yeah.
did. Yeah, but, mate, if you are listening to this, remember to delete Snapchat.
Delete Snapchat. Snitch is not an okay word to use.
That is an American word.
And
we do not
yep.
use it. It is toxic
I'm
It is-
making
it is-
references to a gathering I wasn't at.
These are
Also,
not-
this isn't the gav.
we are not giving digs to anyone. We're just making some jokes here. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
just-
But anyway, so no social media.
What
Just
else?
YouTube.
Just YouTube. Yeah, I watched a lot of interviews, like a lot of like rapper interviews.
Any podcasts?
I think I watched a
No, he wouldn't have listened to podcasts. There was no good ones until
Oh,
the Deep
yeah.
Creek Effect came out.
Yeah, we have really good podcasts.
but yeah, it was just really, really boring.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it wasn't it could have been taken a lot. Like it could have been a lot of more serious repercussions. For
Yeah,
you.
I
It
was
wasn't that
actually
bad.
really
Yeah.
lucky.
I think you're.
For what I
You are
did.
so lucky you were not taken away to the ranch.
Yeah, I know. For what I
Like old
did,
mate.
I got off so easily. Also, I was walking back, and I wanted to try meme it because I didn't shave in a while, and I had like a mini beard, so I wanted to go to the interview with Mr. The coordinators. I wanted to go there with like a mini beard, and my mum's like, "You're not going like that. You're gonna get expelled." I'm like,
Bring your bum bag.
"Yeah, Adidas bum bag, full track."
Oh my god. What?
Did it turn off?
Maybe.
Not of.
Yeah, we're still going.
Yeah.
Hey. My laptop just died, and it's still going for some reason. Don't mind us.
Why is it full like out of battery?
No.
Oh.
Fuck,
So-
I don't have much there.
Let's do this on air. What is an SJ? Because I seriously still don't
SJ?
understand.
SJ.
What is
SJC College.
SJ? I don't. How do you say it?
SJ.
Fuck. I've been saying SJ. I thought I was talking about SJW.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought it said Eshe Run. I'm like, what does that mean? And it's like a. I mean, it's sort of like a loose term. I'm not 100% sure, but like
Yeah.
it's like, it's sort of like a sketch person who like does stupid. Actually, I wonder. Urban Dictionary.
Look it up on Google.
If Jude Cox is listening, if you can bring some of his friends onto the podcast, we can give them interviews. We'll see if we can buy ourselves some bum bags, that kind of deal. God bless.
We saw Jude on the way in here.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, "Are you going to talk about the Christchurch shooting?" We're like, we don't really want to get into that.
Yeah.
Too fucking
We
late.
we get a lot of requests to talk about. I don't know what you guys. We're not going to.
We're
So
chilling.
shut up.
We don't
and leave
really
us alone.
like your criticism at all.
Yeah. Basically, we.
Doesn't matter what you think.
I don't. Fuck me. Help. Someone else talk.
Alright, so we should probably segue into questions now. 'cause
Yeah,
we
we've got some
haven't-
viewer questions.
Only 3 though. I'm kind of disappointed. 163 people, only 3 questions. What's going on, boys?
Come
I
on,
need-
more
Come on,
people
guys.
need to
Wait,
get on
we
the
need to be-
grind.
You guys. Give me a minute, to be honest.
So the first question comes from Madison. She asks, opinions on Barfio Beach and possibly a reunion, which is a story in itself.
Is it Madison Shearer?
Madison Shearer!
Hey.
Shout out.
Again.
Once again, we're getting looks from people all around.
I can't really see Wyndham because of the goddamn tree in front of me, but I think we're good.
Yeah.
So you
So-
guys are gonna have to talk about. I have no
So
idea
sorry, what
this
was
is.
the
Barfio Beach.
Mad? That place was that was like the school.
It's like a
School-
gang. It was a straight up gang.
Yeah.
It was
No.
a
Wait,
thug
what?
life. Basically,
Yeah.
let me-
Oh yeah, right.
Wait,
enough.
Let
what?
me explain. So basically, in year 5 and 6, we all got lockers, and they were all situated in different areas, kind of like different
Yeah.
regions. And one area, there was 8 lockers, and it was all just
It's
hidden.
exclusive.
It was exclusive. No other area was anywhere near it, and it was covered, had a roof over it, walls, everything.
Like it was just like an alleyway in a school.
It was almost
really
like
cool.
a cave,
It was actually sick.
and also had really good access to the main building.
Yeah.
So, Luke and Zave were originally,
Good
and
call.
Madison were originally
Yeah.
there. And because they were there, I secretly snuck my locker over there because the keys were just
Were you
hanging
not?
there.
Were you not originally there?
No, I was not an original.
Holy shit.
I just moved my locker there.
I
took the
thought
top
you were
one.
the original, and then like Luke and Zave
No,
followed.
it was
Shit.
those 3, and then I was
Hey.
in the back with you. But my locker was on the bottom, and I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
this.
I had a
So-
top locker, and that's why I didn't move.
Yeah, we had the key rack that was just sitting there.
Yeah.
So one day I just took the key, opened the locker at Barfio Beach, and
Yeah.
took it.
That's yeah.
And the lockers were done in classes.
Yeah.
So it kind of looked a bit weird that I was with people who weren't
Yeah.
in my class, but
It was
if you
kind
say
of
yeah one more time, I'm gonna kill you.
yeah. So no, but then like it came like a kind of like a culture.
Yeah,
Like
it
the
was
boys.
crazy. It was a
Doing your
legit
culture.
gang.
Like we all sat in there. Like I was in there for
Hamish
For a
wasn't
while.
in it, but he was definitely a part of the group.
yeah, and like one of the main because like Marcus and stuff were there, but they weren't like they were just kind of there for the ride.
Yeah.
Like him and
And
Alex Gilbert.
It got crazy. We were always hanging there at lunch
Yeah.
and snack. One time we left a bunch of rotting fruit behind the lockers.
Shit, yeah.
His called was
Forgot
like,
about
"Oh, we
that.
gotta save the fruit" or something like that. I don't remember.
Oh,
the-
mate just didn't want to eat some fruit.
The whole area was infested with fruit flies, and Miss J's like coming up. She's like, "Well, you boys are gonna have to get rid of that."
Didn't
And
we just like anthrax?
Yeah, we just got like a bucket, filled it with that much window cleaner, and then we gassed the entire
Yeah.
place. It was
I-
crazy.
I
We're like,
remember
"Oh,
that.
we gotta skip out on maths because Barfio flute," and they're like, "Yeah, just go."
All the teachers knew what was up as well.
Yeah, we did no work whatsoever.
No.
But in the end, it was an absolute clan. When people moved in, it was because it was exclusive, only 8 lockers. So
Yeah.
when people moved in, I had a contract you had to sign with a
Yeah.
special pen. Not even joking.
Yoan loves his contracts. I'm telling
I,
you.
I write
I've
them.
had to sign 6 just to be his partner in this podcast.
So you full,
Crazy, dude. I
you
just- I
full
love
wrote
writing.
up
Legit.
a contract for a
I have a
locker.
special Aboriginal pen which I make people sign it with.
I forgot that. Yeah,
for
that's
the
good.
Torres
I
Strait
remember that.
Islanders and
Yeah.
People, all the wrong people with the cool
I
one.
need
name.
to, I need
Oh
to get back
my-
on the break,
no.
boys.
The mic just fell.
I don't give
That's
a
where I was originally moved back. Just
Holy
then.
shit! It's connected to you, Ryder. So
It is?
yeah,
I
it's
swear
connected to
God.
your chair. So can you not move?
Oh,
that
it would have
much?
been good if you could have told me.
We told you.
We
Oh,
told
okay,
you,
I'm
mate.
just-
Oh, legit, I'll go back to the start of the podcast. I swear I said it. Didn't it say something about a reunion? I can't see.
Yeah,
it.
it says-
reunion.
it
So I'm
says
just
yeah.
explaining what it is.
Yeah,
if
no,
you
sorry.
didn't
I thought we were
realise.
done. I thought we were done with that part of the question.
A reunion for Barfield. Well, how many members were there? It was Luke,
5.
Zave,
5
Madison,
that actually had lockers, but then like, would I be
me,
part of
Oscar
it?
Egan, Nisha, 6.
Yeah, right.
Woodlocker.
Yeah. We're gonna get all the wood in. Oh, we just
Yeah.
had a wood locker. We just put wood in there.
I'm gonna quickly explain. Barfio is like this shitty meme we had back then, and the idea was like you'd give him wood, actual timber, and he's just a god who loves wood. Sounds very gay.
It does.
I swear.
That's
we
what
did
it
this
says.
What is
intro
this?
thing. So yeah, a reunion. Yes, I'd say yes.
I'm just confused on what like defines as the Barfio boys.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Barfio
Is it-
Beach
it
is
has to be-
gone. They moved the lockers.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
feels
Well,
bad.
it's still physically there. Just
Yeah,
the lockers aren't in
Lockers
there.
aren't there.
That would have been great if the lockers that we acquired were from there.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the first time. I was gonna
We
say, it wouldn't have been the
definitely
first time
did.
you guys
That's
would've-
alleged, Hamish. We did
Stolen.
not steal
Yeah.
lockers from St. Therese.
Yeah, so hypothetically,
I remember one time we were making candles, and Xavier takes a bit of his candle and rubs it on my locker door, and he's like, "Oh, this is suspicious white liquid on your door." Even back then, we were fuckwits.
yeah, I know.
What a reunion! I don't know. What do you reckon, Ryder?
Mate, we'll get them all on the podcast at once.
That'd be sick. Barfio podcast. When we get more mics,
Half of
we
them
should
would
do
be
that.
in the creek halfway.
I feel like Madison played a vital role. She represented the women of Barfio Beach.
Yes.
Very important role. Oh, and Nisha, but like she kicked in her door and left, so I don't know what she was doing.
School sounds like
I'm
a good
still
school.
angry about that.
I don't know.
I don't know what you're
Don't
doing.
she like she didn't ask to go in either.
She's like, well, I'm here now.
Yeah.
And then like Olivia Osborne and all those girls thought it was their area for a bit. And they were carving their names into the walls and everything. And they were sitting there at snacking lunch. And we're like, what are you doing? This is our area. This is where
Yeah.
the boys hang out.
We were there in like year 5 for a little bit. At least I was. I was there with like Umi Roberts.
Yeah. I wasn't there at that time, but
Yeah.
definitely year 6.
I've been there for ages. That's what I mean. Like it was clearly our spot.
It's the boys. But, and don't even get me started. Do you remember the Jahadi charge? Do you remember that?
No.
Okay. So, end of year 6.
Spelled with a J, by the way.
Quote-unquote cool kids
Yep.
had just started doing bases because they were trying to, like...
Oh, I've heard about
They'd
it.
all joined together. They'd made this crazy base that we used to own.
Yeah.
And so we got ousted, all our group, and
I remember.
we were the
I
Jahadi
remember.
Jaguars.
I remember.
They were all
Oh
there.
my
Everyone was there.
God.
Just behind the Gaga pits. This is away from all the teachers in the back corner of the school. The boys get together. I rally them up. I don't think it was specifically me, but
I got in a bunch of trouble that day because I had a massive stick and I like went sicko mode on someone's
we
legs.
lined everyone up in
Yeah.
front of them. They're like, what are those guys doing? I do the thing from Lord of the Rings where everyone's light up and I like hit their sticks as I walk past. And I'm like, Jahadi! And we charge. We absolutely charge into the base and rip everything
I
apart.
do want to bring up the fact that
It was
Yoan's sitting there
insane.
with the thing
He's
tied
got-
on his
he's
head
got
and he's yelling at
durag on.
Jahadi.
Yeah.
It's Jahati, not Jahadi. I'm not going to jail, alright?
No.
But it was crazy,
For
dude.
now.
And that was the final charge. And
Yeah.
Mr. Our principal at the time, placeholder, might I just say, he's like, you boys are banned from the Oval. First of all, we don't use the Oval, we're nerds. Second of all, it was like the last day of school. So
He's like, you're banned from the ovals. Like, no, joke's on you. We're just the Bushes boys.
Yeah, I know.
Remember that big one where the basketball court is now? Remember that? There used to be like
Yeah,
the big
yeah,
base. That was sick.
And only a few people knew about it. You'd like sneak behind the trees. And there'd be,
Yeah.
like, some
No, the
trees
base
behind.
culture was actually kind of sick.
We had a lot of bases because a
Yeah.
lot of other schools are more concrete jungles, but we had a lot of.
Yeah.
What are the bases made out of for the viewers?
Wood.
So you just
No,
do
like
like
we
we
just
got,
sat
like,
there
wood.
we sat there in a tree and we're like, this is our base.
Well, yeah, and the school would do some gardening and they'd leave bits of stick behind,
So
and
you
we'd
just
grab it and build
legit.
some houses. Yeah,
This would be like the ultimate base right now.
legit.
But like they're all pretty much just like a shit version of the creek.
It was sick. We made a bunch
We'll
of
take you
bases
there one
down
day.
here. You know.
I didn't, but yeah.
Yeah, no, me and the boys.
And in
Shout out to
Taylor's
the
Park?
fellas. Taylor's Park.
We made like one big one there and we had like a shopping trolley. That was
Mate,
sick.
some things go down in Taylor's Park. Let me tell you that.
Remember when I like fell into the mud and Dan was like, you're an idiot, and I'm like, oh yeah, really? And I tried to stand up and I fell back into the creek, to the pond thing. And then Lukey fell into the pond.
Trying to balance on the perimeter of the deck and then just falls right in. He's like, "What's water?" Ah, ah. That was his first encounter. He's never gone back. And then for some reason he gets out of the water and just starts running.
He bolted.
He
bolted.
absolutely bolted. And he's like, "Oh, I was just trying to dry myself off."
I was real. No, he was like embarrassed about it.
Yeah,
I
no,
was
he was.
really annoyed that day though because I went up to Miss J.
Yeah, Miss
I was
J.
like, yo, Luke fell in the water, and she's like, he can deal with that. I'm like, cool. Old mate ran away because he's terrorized, but you know how it is.
Yeah, and
And she's like, oh, so what? He can dry off. I'm like, yeah.
Miss R,
Robbo.
she was actually so good. She
Yeah.
did a proper teacher thing and helped him out. But some of
She
those,
helped her brother out.
yeah, she was a good teacher. Shout out.
Miss Kylie, I told her the only reason she didn't help is because she couldn't get there in time.
Yeah. I want to go deeper into that. I'm not going to.
Maybe for the we can get her on. I've
should
still
get
got
her on.
contact with her.
We know someone.
Yeah.
Why?
My computer's getting
Oh.
so hot in the sun.
Sam,
Yeah.
mother.
Yeah.
Okay. So, to answer your question...
That's a very long.
Yeah, reunion. Is that the only two questions?
No, we got another one.
No, I
There's
meant
one-
from Maddie.
Yeah, that's it.
There's one that you guys basically already just answered.
So,
Like,
this is kind of the same kind of deal, but what are some favorite school stories, primary school?
I've
St.
got
Therese,
one.
Ryder. We'll go to
We'll
Ryder
go with Ryder first. What school did you go to?
I went from Manifold Heights, which not many people
know.
Yeah,
Manifold.
it's like it's actually really close to West Court. Like,
Yeah, cool. I don't care. Just go on with it.
stories from primary school. I don't really have many.
Okay,
I guess-
well, alright.
Oh, we
How long
should've-
were you there for? 6 years?
I mean,
7.
there wasn't much that went on
Quick
at
run.
my school.
Yeah, that's not,
Yeah.
everyone like our primary school was fuck. That was great.
I'm not going to get off this until you tell me the
I don't-
primary school story.
Um,
Who were you friends with back then?
Oh
Harvey Salmon.
no, he didn't go to school.
What?
He didn't go to school straight up.
Yeah.
He was chilling.
Friends. I mean,
You would.
the only person that goes to Joey's that came from Nano is Austin Club.
Oh,
Oh,
shout
that's
out.
Austin
Club,
Boys.
yeah.
Rude pill.
Mate,
Oh,
don't
yeah,
just see
true.
sexy mullet.
Nah, they cut that with kitchen scissors. I'm
Yeah.
proud. That was an alright effort.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
People. I don't know. There wasn't.
I
much
honestly
that
don't
went
know
on.
why you're on here if you can't even tell me a primary school.
No, it's
story.
like because we just didn't have much go on at our primary.
Was your school more of a like just a couple?
Did you guys have
buildings?
nap times?
What?
I
Who
bet
had
they
nap
did.
times?
They would have.
Do you know
Hamish, I know it's not
think-
scripted at all, but tell us the chair story.
Yeah, the boys. Alright, so I used to be a little bit of a loose cannon, still am to be honest, but back in the day I used to throw things all around. And there's one kid, he was annoying me a lot. So I'm sitting there, I was like drawing, some Pokemon hentai.
Okay.
What?
PJs
What?
went out
I mean,
the
what?
And then old mate, like, he rocked up on me and he kept like touching my shoulders and he's like, "What are you doing?" I was like real pissed. So I sit there, I stand up and I grab this chair and it's like a rolly chair, so it was heavy as. And I throw it at him. Old mate just catches it. So I'm sitting there and I full bolt. Like this is, I'm telling you, to me it felt like I was going about 120 k's. I was probably going like 10 meters per hour. But I'm sitting there and you would have heard me like just go across. Like I screamed. I was like, fuck, into the toilets and I just locked myself in there. It was really weird though because you remember Miss A, the old one, Scone lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, she like came into the toilet. She's like, "Hey, Miss, you okay?" I'm like, "Why are you in here?" But yeah, I feel like after closeness, because I've met many stories, but I feel like that's my best one.
I think Scone Lady was a funny meme. We used to have this really old teacher. Me and my friend used to make fun of her, and we'd do like she had a British accent. We'd be like, I was on the first fleet when they came to Australia, and all that kind of stuff. And eventually she's like, I love a delicious scone. And so the joke developed into scones.
And then she made a scone.
She came up to us in year 6, and she's like, I made you boys some scones. It was the funniest.
One time I was sitting there and it was like a week after I just got my Fitbit, and she like came in and she started to like wrangle it off my arm, and she's like, "Oh, I want to see if I'm alive." And I was like telling her, I'm like, "You're not gonna be if you keep touching me." Yeah, that was a good one.
That's a classic. He also says XXXX. I love you, Hamish.
Oh, you're when you're getting left out.
I know. Oh, no, legit.
Do you
I
have
read
do
that.
you
I
have
was like, what?
Do you know
the
who
fuck?
it is?
It's Jarrett.
Is it?
Oh, is it?
Is it Jared?
Yeah, no, it's legit.
You sure?
Yeah, no, I looked into it.
Is it just have the one question?
There's a gamer, but I looked into it.
No, yeah, that's him. It's alright. Chase went in as well, I think.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's next up.
Chase is the next one, yeah.
What
He had
the
a few
fuck?
questions.
No, I just want to stay on that.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Where is the I love you, young?
Oh no! What are you
Either
doing,
he can't
Jared?
spell my
No.
name, or he just. What the hell?
No, I feel they were. I kind of. I don't know, because
Nah, because
they're
the
listening-
influence is from you.
it's
But
from
how does
me,
he-
but also they were our first views.
Yeah.
They all sat down in a call together and watched it for an hour together.
That's
Like, it was
Pretty
some
cool.
That's
dedication.
pretty hetero if I've ever heard.
Do you know what hetero means?
How's he gonna
Joke
say
is
I love
the
you, Hamish,
opposite.
when you literally raped him
Alright.
for a shank?
Okay, we're moving on to the next question now.
Next one.
So this question comes from Holy God.
Yeah. Tracy Grimshaw.
Hey, me and my 2 friends listened to your podcast together and loved it. Here's some questions/ideas I have for your show. This goes on.
Yeah, I know.
Have you thought about using the YouTube Premiere feature for your new podcast
No.
episodes?
The fuck is YouTube?
We're not
Premiere?
going to.
What is YouTube Premiere?
It's like YouTube Red. And
Oh yeah, and you
Oh,
can
Red
schedule.
Tube.
You can schedule episodes to upload.
I hate you. I hate what you just said.
What do you say?
He like looks at me and says, "Oh, RedTube."
I was trying to keep this PG, and you're pulling out the red tube card. I swear to God. But anyway.
Yeah. So no, probably not. Not in the foreseeable future.
Jarrett told me you edited the sound effects from episode 1. Right, I'm trying to read, and you're whispering stupid things into my ear. I didn't even hear what that was. Just stop. Just stop.
Stop with the eye contact as well. He's
Take
looking
off
at
the
just
hat.
me.
Take off the hat.
Wait,
you, don't deserve
you
it.
can take it.
Oh no, put it back on.
No, put it back on. I saw your head. Are you ready?
So
boys?
yeah, no, I am.
I'm gonna read now for the class.
Thank you.
Jarrett told me you edited the sound effects from episode 1. Can you please release a version with sound effects so I can hear the creak? He spelled creak wrong. Just want to point that out.
With an A.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
First of all, you're a fuckwit.
Yeah. First of all, it's in the title. You also emailed us at Deep Creek, spelt with
Yeah.
the right way. But
No, yes, no. That would be. Well, because the problem is.
okay,
we're
I'm
not...
answering actually.
Okay. Oh,
yeah,
because you
no,
edited. That's fair.
This episode I'm gonna leave unedited.
Not with that guy yelling.
I know.
What is he on about?
But I don't know. I kind of just want to. I want to do one at least and just see how people like it.
But we're not taking out the actual creek. We're taking out the cars going past and everything like that, aren't we? Well, we'll see.
I'm taking out all of it.
Have a
That's what I mean.
listen.
I'm just taking out all
Well,
background noise.
Yeah, but I think he's suggesting a separate entity that is not edited.
I'm just gonna release this video without editing it, and
Well,
just see
let's
how it
have a
goes.
listen.
I'll have
Yeah.
I'll have a listen.
Have
It's
a listen.
aggressively.
But if it was a separate entity and we had edited and non-edited, would that be a thing? I would say no.
No, that's way too much work.
It's a very niche thing to listen to, and I feel like it just wouldn't have much of an audience.
Especially the cars. There's a lot of cars going past. We're real close to a road.
So yeah, it wouldn't be very good. Next question. Have you thought about doing YouTube highlights of the
This
podcast
kid,
live? This
stop
doesn't make
asking
any
about
sense.
our admin, like our goddamn like how we run the channel. Highlights. Yes, we're thinking about it. We don't have a lot to highlight yet, so we'll get around to it. I don't know. I might release a highlights of this video. We'll see how we do.
Would it be on a separate channel?
No, same channel.
Just
Just
a
like,
lot of podcasts do separate
nah, we're not doing
channels
that shit.
for clips. You need to be popular to have this.
Exactly.
separate
You'd
channel.
have to have like a big fan base to.
I mean, 136 views, pretty big.
Here comes another one.
163?
Would you be?
163.
Would you be?
Sorry.
would you be able to do a live stream video
No, we're
on
in a
Twitch?
goddamn creek.
I haven't even finished saying the
We're
question.
not. I've already read them. I feel bad.
Yeah, I know.
We're in a
Really
goddamn
annoying.
creek. We can't live stream.
And take
unless
live
you.
calls.
No, live call. No.
No way.
Maybe.
Who wants to call this anyway?
I know.
What would you even say?
Mate, we've got 3 emails
So
over a
good.
week.
And he puts it down.
It took a week for people to email in 3 emails. We're not gonna get live. It's just
About the coordinator, what do you feel about his views on social media?
Delete Snapchat.
situation.
All I can say is delete Snapchat. I don't know. Does it?
Yeah,
it says
just delete Snapchat.
situation.
No, I don't know. I wasn't actually there at the because they held a meeting about and they talked about like
He's
deleting
like,
Snapchat.
boys, you got to get rid of Snapchat. In my personal opinion, he's
Yeah.
like, you know, he's like,
oh, I've got no benefits from it. It's like,
cool. He's like, well, in my humble opinion, delete Snapchat.
I know.
Yeah, but I wasn't there for said meeting, so I don't have the most views on it. But like, I don't know.
Snapchat's definitely got its ups and its downs. It's a good
Yeah.
way of communicating, but you get a lot of fuckboys on there.
Yeah.
Reply back for it, to be honest. What does that even mean?
They,
Reply
like,
back
ra-
for
TV they're like being honest about it and give you like their opinion on you.
Yeah.
But it's always them just like sucking up to you.
Yeah, essentially.
Oh yeah, no. It's like, do you like me? That kind of shit. That's what they want.
It's sort of an...
They're baiting for that, but then they get other stuff like, would you fuck a goat? That's the kind of questions they get. They're baiting for like, do you love me? Or that kind of... It's like, would you, do the
I don't think you know what to do, to be honest. It's like, you reply to them and then they give you an honest opinion and that's it. They don't ask questions.
Oh,
It's not like truth or dare.
That'd be so much better.
Yeah, then you just play truth or dare. Oh my god.
Spin the bottle, that's what I do.
You can't do that on...
That should be a filter.
Paris is looking there so depressed.
As well as some other social media issues. Westcourt memes.
Oh, actually, did you see, not gonna name names, but the person who was caught for it, did you see what he put up on his Instagram story?
China?
Yeah.
I saw it on Snapchat story.
So basically what happened is 2 people ran the account. I don't know who the other person
Yeah,
is.
and then he got dogged.
Yeah, and he got
That's-
dogged. And the thing is, they made a deal that if one person got caught, that the other person would just be completely left out of it. And the person who got caught was the one who made all the offensive memes.
Yeah.
Like, and he's the one who dogged out the other guy. And the other guy got like a suspension or something.
Yeah.
And the other guy got away with it completely. I think he got like 3 or 6 points, which isn't too bad. But I just honestly don't know why the school's so oppressed. I sort of get it, but
Well,
it's
because
like
they were accusing a coordinator of being a pedophile.
that was a different account.
Was it?
Yeah, they didn't have on the one that got caught. They didn't have anything because you know how there's 2.
So there were multiple.
There was one that got put up and it was up for like a day, and then it was deleted. And then the one that actually grew, that didn't really have anything on it.
Because that is a serious
Yeah,
accusation.
that is. And also the Mr. Devil account. Do you guys see that? The clone
Okay,
account?
well, we were trying to not drop
Stop.
names.
Oh
Bullying
no! I'm
me.
so sorry. I just realized. Oh shit!
I'm gonna have to go through and I'm gonna have to make like a censored little beep and stuff.
Just timestamp
Oh
it.
my
What's the-
god.
I'm so
I'll go.
sorry. I. Oh,
No, it's
No,
fine.
it's chill, it's chill. Yeah, it's a very serious accusation, and
Yeah.
I can't blame them for being very serious about it, but I never saw it because I don't have Instagram because I chill like that.
Yeah, yeah. No, I don't know. I think it was like they went a little hard with it, but I don't think that it was like a fine thing, and they could have like, and they shouldn't
Yeah,
have
yeah.
got any punishment. I just think they go a little far. But then again, you have to do that sometimes just to get your point across.
But I mean, we're kind of on the same basis. as
Yeah, we
Westcourt
could
memes.
easily have the same situation.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, you guys
You
aren't.
know-
You're not like dogging anyone out. You feel me? Like those memes, like.
Well, yeah, we try not to
Madison
name
Shiro.
drop people.
Okay, well, listen. No, it's like, but I sort of see where they're coming from. But then again, I don't think anyone who had like a meme made about them really cared.
Yeah, I had one.
Yeah, yeah.
You did.
Yeah, I did, and I don't care.
Where's my meme?
Come on, where's your meme?
I
What
don't
is
think
this?
you understand how. Okay, I'm not gonna. Sorry, sorry. All right. Next question. Yeah.
But yeah. I'm not talking about that.
All right. Well, why is it written? All
How
right.
about we talk about the importance of not name dropping?
It was just subconscious.
Yeah.
But yeah, what's our opinion on just general social media use? There's a lot of self-help gurus that are like, you gotta delete Snapchat, man, and then everything in life will go right. You know what I mean?
But I feel like these days it's like having like social media. It's just such a thing. It's like if you don't have it, you're like so out of the loop. It's like
Yeah, no, that is true. Well, and I also think that the culture has shifted onto social media, where that is the loop. Because before it used to just be you'd be in on all the gossip.
Yeah, yeah.
I swear, because I took about a month or two break from Snapchat, like, completely. I swear, I ascended to a new level. I was closer to God, and then I got back on the grind, and I swear I've just fallen from grace.
Yeah.
But, like, it's very hard to adjust without it, and I felt like I was off the grid.
When you miss out on anything?
Yeah,
For a whole month?
I remember he got back and we're talking about the Big Chungus meme, and he had no idea what it meant.
It's a horrible meme, anyway.
That was a very weird reference
No,
to bring
it's
up.
a bad meme, but it's just what I saw.
The main thing that I felt annoyed about, that I was out of the loop, is our friendship group. Because what we do a lot of the time is our friendship group will go with like another friendship group of girls, and then we'll all like date in between, and then like we're all like crossbreed between them, and then we'll just ditch them and go on to a new group.
Alright.
It's true, though.
It is. Oh god damn, my laptop is turning off and I got scared. But I missed out on a whole new like wave of group. Yeah, so now I'm trying to like whip it out. I just don't know. Like
And
it's
it's
harder.
not working.
No, it's hard.
But no, it is.
Whip it out, it's harder. Shit.
Why did you say
Shit. Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of, that's what really got me. That was, so yeah, it's like out of the loop.
Yeah, exactly.
So yes, I did miss out on a few things, Yowen. But it's not the end of the world, I'm still alive.
Jeez.
Mate, after all those fat days you've had, you're very close to nothing.
You're done, you're off, get out.
Actually off. Mate, we were at Macca's trying to use the self-serve, and he's like, "Oh, is the medium okay?" I'm like, "Who the fuck are you?"
When did I say that?
No, you were trying to. Oh, mate, don't actually start this fight, because I've got the bigger chair here. I'll tell you what. He's trying to get me a medium frappe. I'm like, are you serious?
That was you. That was you.
Yowen.
I'm not even taking.
Oh yeah, boys.
I think that's actually the wind.
No, it's a bit me, bit young. Stop moving the mic towards you. I'm quiet as thing. I'm looking at how the audio's going. Every time I'm talking, it's quiet as, and you're loud as, and Ryder's just sitting there yelling into the mic. Give me the mic.
This is why we needed 2 microphones.
Alright, well, listen.
It's almost like Ryder didn't bring his.
I want to talk about this, Hamish. What do we reckon about getting Corthy and Lenny on for a mukbang?
First of all, I'm happy that you didn't say the other one.
You're an idiot.
No, you are. You're. Okay. Anyway, I don't know. I only agreed because I thought that he was saying that he was going to shout us all nuggets.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. But
And then he's like saying that we have to pay for them. I don't know how I feel about that big fella.
Parents give you the money.
It's like the contract. You gotta pay for the
But Corthy's like, "Oh, surely we come on for a mukbang."
I had a really weird conversation where I think I actually have to get him on because I was taking a piss and he looked over at me and he like talked about the podcast and he's like, "You should get me on sometime," and I just didn't want him to come over and touch me, so I was like, "Yeah, sure, big fella." So I think I have to get him on.
He's gonna be listening.
Yeah, he's gonna be listening.
Shout out
I'm
to
like,
my
yeah.
man, Corthy.
Yeah.
It's just a struggle because I mean, a lot of people who we've promised, they're like, "Oh, so when am I coming on?" It's only the 2nd episode, you know.
We're not doing it that fast either. I hate that. They're legit. We recorded it on a weekend. What else do you think? They're like, "Oh, there's a new episode coming out tomorrow." It's Tuesday. We're not filming.
We're fucking at school.
It's just I think honestly, if you want to know when the next episode's coming out, subscribe and then you'll know. It's just
and click the notification bell.
yeah. I forgot that you have to do that.
Oh no, it's this new thing. It came out.
New.
a
It
long
came out
time
ages
It was like 3
ago.
years ago.
Mate.
Right, I swear to God. You need to shave your chin. Oh my God.
I know. I've
shaved
been
it.
looking at it. I swear the light's like reflecting off and it's about to kill me.
My hair just grows fast, okay?
Yeah, but like not dark at all.
I know. It takes like ages to get
You look like lightly fluffy. What? Also, I know we're midway through the podcast, but how do you guys feel about an IGA run after this?
Wait, we're not getting the normal monsters again.
No,
That was
we'll
a
get
mistake.
the sugar-free ones.
Yeah, yeah.
I think they're good. If not, then I'm giving up on the energy drinks.
So we're getting frappes and monsters.
Yes, that's how we do.
Mate, legit.
You guys are gonna have a heart attack by the
I
end.
went to
by
bed at
5
4 and woke up at 8. 4 hours of sleep. It's actually a lot compared to me normally. Shit,
We're
I didn't
chilling
think
on the
about
podcast. What are we on now?
that. 50.
50.
Yeah.
Actual.
We've been
I was
talking
gonna
for a
say
while.
Like 30.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we'll keep going.
Yeah.
That joke's dead already.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
We haven't tried to stop it yet. Well, we are now, but
I'm just gonna have a look at this bit of paper here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a
This
look
bit
at
of
this
paper that has
phone
nothing.
here.
Alright, it's got cracks. Don't try to log in. I swear to God.
Your Canon upgraded to level 3.
Let's go.
That was way too loud. I hate you. Look at you
deafened
just
all the viewers.
Audacity just told me you're too loud.
Even the program reckons you're a fucker.
Why is my thumb not working?
There it goes.
Huh? Stop trying to sign into my phone.
My book just went into the creek.
If it gets disabled for any more than a minute.
That's
So
so
anyone got any opinions on politics going on recently? Can you
Shut
put
up.
that
We
on
already know we don't know about it.
He
Yoan's
does.
the only one
I
who
do.
knows
We
about
were-
politics.
We were walking home, he's like, oh yeah, fuck
there?
the...
Damn liberals.
Yeah, damn liberals.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. And then you get all those woke people that smoke weed every day, and they're like, bro, every party's bad. You shouldn't vote for anyone. They're all in on it. You know, you get those people.
Why do you sound
But-
so illiterate?
So the joke was, I was sounding like a wog. Or
I feel like we're getting a little...
an in and...
My mum yelled at me because I referred to a group of Italian people as wogs.
And then you roll up to my house. We're like recording the podcast today. He rolls up holding a thing of flowers. And my mum's like, ah! And he's like, they're for you. It's like, ah!
We're going to leave that unexplained.
Oh my god. Yeah, so politics. I reckon, guys, if you're out there, vote Labour. All you
In
under
4
18s.
years.
In 4 years, vote Labour. Which should be around about when the next election is. Here or there,
I'm pretty sure
on this.
Australia just doesn't have elections. They just like get a new prime minister. And
Or maybe you're just not woke enough.
Maybe you just don't understand how the political system works.
That's a fair call. I really don't.
We've had like 3 prime ministers in
The last
space.
40
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah, I know, legit.
ScoMo.
Yeah, ScoMo. Talk about a placeholder. Yeah, so we're really woke out here today.
Yeah,
I want to talk about Tristan Barker. He was, we were doing a little meet and greet last night. He's like, oh yeah, man, I was telling my mum I'm sleeping at your house. He comes over at 7. He's like, so you can meet up now? And I'm like, no, I'll have to wait a bit. 6 hours later, he's shivering. He's like, oh, man, do you have a blanket? I'm like, man, I don't have a blanket. He's like talking to my friend Tom. He's like, dude, you need to bring your portable charger. I'm on 1%. And then he sends into the Snapchat group, he's like, guys, it's getting really late. I'm going to sleep on the side of the road. And just, guys, wake me up when it's 12 and we'll meet up. I go out at 12. He's like, oh, yeah, I dipped. I had to go home. I'm like, what?
It's just... Yeah, I feel you.
5 hours.
5 hours for nothing.
I know, and I'm like, are you sure you don't
And he was
want to
cold
wait
the
another
whole time as well.
30 minutes? He was freezing his nuts off. But it was so funny, I just had to screenshot it. It was the funniest thing I'd ever read. But, yeah, so Tristan Barker, shout out.
Yeah.
He basically lives in the dunes.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a house. People make that joke, but it's legitimate. So if you have any money, donate. We're going to be setting up a GoFundMe for Tristan Barker. Get him a house. Get him rent at least. Poor guy. What do you reckon on the matter, Ryder?
Yeah. Doesn't he go to Virginia?
He does go to
Yeah, he's
Gidina.
rich as fuck.
We're also opening up a GoFundMe to get Ryder some clothes that are, not orange.
So he doesn't look like a bloody orange. Yeah.
Legit, me and Yoan's wearing full black, I'm wearing camo. Ryder rocks up with his high vis.
It's not my fault. Actually, yes, it is.
I have to say it's not your fault because you don't... I'm not even going to go into that.
I'm getting really tired, and I'm
I
finding
know.
I'm finding
I need
really
that
hard
monster.
To continue this.
Hey, you've had like 6 frappes in the last 2 days. How are you tired?
Hamish is on the grind. He just loves the frappes. Don't diss. Stop
Oh, alright.
eating it.
I don't think that's a good idea.
That tastes like shit.
I wonder why.
I just
What
ate a
was it? The
tree.
best stick.
Yeah, just a little bit of this.
Yeah, just a little bit of that.
A little bit of dead tree.
Why?
So how do you reckon this podcast turned out?
Turned out it's
Turned
still
out
going.
alright.
Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty
Do
shit.
you want to talk about when you fell in the drain?
Oh my god, I forgot about it. Oh! I just moaned into like the Wyndham. Cool. So, last episode you might have heard, if you recall it, if you actually watched it and didn't just watch 3 seconds and dipped like a little coward. We were talking about hiding the table. So me and Jan, we started carrying the table. I was at the front, and we had to cross the drain, the same drain we're talking about. And out of nowhere, my foot just falls through. So I'm sitting there dangling, and
He's
Jan's...
right in both of his legs.
No, just the one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, one of them it just collapsed.
Okay.
The other one was just bent up.
But you were waist in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, one leg was in the up to my waist, then the other one was like, my foot was in it. But then I had my knee bent. Yoan's sitting there, he's cracking up laughing. I'm scared that I'm gonna die. And then, so Yoan finally, he tried to pull me out, it wasn't gonna work, so I had to, like, climb out with my little to nothing upper body strength. And then after that, I'm sitting there, I've just, like, recovered. I'm feeling, like, a little bit, like, I'm not feeling the best. And then, because I've got the mic stand poking out of my bag, I get clotheslined by a tree, fall over, nearly slit my wrist open. In that 2-minute span of time, I fell over 6 times.
And you tried to put on the bag, it was just so heavy, you just fell over backwards.
I
It was
forgot
so
about that.
funny. We were trying to leave because we just finished the podcast. And after all of that, he puts on the bag with all the equipment in it. His school bag, by the way, because he doesn't have another bag.
I have other
But
bags,
it's
they're just not
fair,
big
'cause
enough.
the school bag's good. And he just falls back. It was so funny. And I was trying to carry the table up. It's such a sheer incline. And I'm trying to carry it up. And one time it just totally falls and slips all the way down.
And it nearly took me out.
Yeah. It was coming right for
I
us.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just today we were getting the table over the fence. I did like this crazy thing, 180, and it crashes to the ground, and I'm like, well, that was my foot. You look down, and like just the little tip of my foot is poking out. You can just see blood everywhere.
Alright, hey, this is falling into the
We're
creek.
falling in, boys.
That was like a full, like, shit.
Where are you going?
in?
Stop eating the tree.
Holy shit. No. Holy fuck. No, I think not help. No, I've got like one leg on the floor and then the others are like, holy shit. I nearly went in then.
Went in where? The creek. The creek. I wonder how many other podcasts have been claimed by the creek.
Just seems like a table down there.
Hamish and Andy.
We're just chilling. We should do some ASMR. Bring it in forward.
Don't touch the. Oh my god. Why'd you bring it towards you?
No, towards Ryder.
Today we're gonna be doing some ASMR. It's not picking anything up.
Hi guys!
Okay, you
That
just
was
deafened
aggressive,
everyone.
bad. Also, you spat on my mic, and I don't know how I feel about that.
There's no wet on there.
There's no wet.
Okay, listen.
We're losing brain cells by the minute, guys.
Sounds like disabled toilets. Got him.
Well, they say you're born with 100 million brain cells. How much do you reckon you'd lose from smoking a joint?
Well, I have 2 about now, so,
What? Right, I'm asking a genuine question.
Oh,
Because people are always like, oh, you lose brain
No.
cells. That's a fair enough thing, but how many? You get 100 million.
I don't think it'd be like a massive amount. I feel like you'd have to, like, to lose a massive amount, you have to do some pretty fucked up shit, like gasoline.
Or fall over in the goddamn creek. My jaw hurts for some reason.
From what are you talking?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm ready to rock this up. I'm sad now.
Yeah, I'm feeling really deflated.
We need that goddamn monster. I'm telling you, you guys were dissing the IGA run. We need it.
We need the IGA run. I don't know, the podcast is just a roller coaster of emotions, because, like, no, it's actually a struggle, because I'm sitting here, Hamish makes a good joke, and I'm chilling here, and, like, you know, Ryder starts talking about his great primary school stories, and I'm just chilling here like, oh yeah, Esky run, but I can't talk about that, because all the parents are listening in. It's a struggle, dude. Yeah, but Destiny got a horse, did you hear about that?
I've seen it. I don't care.
She got 2.
What?
I don't know. I was like, is it JRH MBR? What? Just the right height, no bucket required. That's not about getting on the horse, if you know what I mean.
I don't.
What is he on about? What are you talking about?
As if. But yeah.
You're gonna have to explain that either on or off air, because I need to know.
Yeah, what is going on?
Okay, should we go deep into what
Oh,
this is?
fuck, I'm going deep into the creek.
So, JRHNBR is a term used by people who practice a form of bestiality. And I think you can kind of understand where I'm coming from. Just the right height, no bucket required.
What, you're standing on the bucket?
Yeah. I don't know why it's a bucket.
Yeah, that's
Ladder,
that's what
yeah.
threw me.
It's a
I
box.
thought they were talking about like milk
Yeah, milking.
crate.
That's what I thought. I'm like,
milking the horses.
So the milk crate boys.
Shout out.
No, but
Shout out to y'all, man.
yeah.
But I wonder if it's JRHNBR.
Oh,
I
ask her,
don't think so.
care.
So, can we get an email from Destiny if she can find out?
She hears this.
Because
one.
she's listening.
If she hears this, one of you getting slapped.
I think well, she hates you, Hamish.
Yeah,
I don't know
fair
what
call.
you did. What did you do? You made a couple
Nah,
of
nothing.
racist jokes here and
Oh
there.
no, that was after. That was after she already hated me. It was
Oh yeah, true. Well, people.
she
you know,
uses that as the reason, but
she spread people. Not her. A lot of other people have spread a lot of stories.
Yeah.
Which could be true, could not be. It's alleged. It's alleged. But
To be fair, our friend
I
gets
feel like I was
fucking
kind of happy if you just said it wasn't
I
true.
feel-
This kid just,
He's just
I
snitching
can't
out
say
here.
what yes or no, you know. But
it's a no.
but I don't know how. I don't know if she. I don't think she minds me. I've gotten word that you know.
Well, she
here
used to
and there.
not mind you before.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I did anything though. Luke makes a lot of really bad jokes to her, and I swear, like I'll be saying a good joke, and then he'll use that on Snapchat and send it to someone, and give no credit.
Yeah.
But as soon as it's an offensive joke, oh, that was Yoan
Yeah,
Miller.
yeah.
Here's his address, his coordinates, here's his fucking bank account details.
I feel like yeah. I feel like my jokes are like all right.
Oh, my joke's absolute shit.
Yeah, we know.
He's done what? Your jokes are shit.
Yeah.
You haven't moved the mic back.
I was the one.
Oh my god.
Nah.
Laptop
It's,
turned off. The cigar.
Problem with this list of things we can talk about, none of it we really can talk about.
That.
Old mate wrote.
Nah.
Old mate wrote this while he was like half asleep, so it doesn't make sense.
Oh.
And even when it does, like, it's just.
Nah.
Could talk about.
What does it say?
Morning routines.
It's
It's kind of funny. How it's all BS. Bullshit.
Hamish has the most confused look on his face right now.
Nah, we're doing that now. We're doing that because I need to know.
We need deep
Oh
in
my,
already.
oh my god, morning routines.
Alright, so
Okay.
what do you mean by the morning routine?
All these YouTubers, they always make these videos because their fans are so interested. My morning routine.
Yeah.
First, I wake up and breathe in my cat's
Air.
fur,
Oh,
and
shit.
then I hug my husband for 2 hours straight. Then I finally get up and apply 6 different lotions to my face. It's not realistic.
Just get your eyes.
It's still in there. Move the mic to us, Hamish.
Yeah, goddamn. Alright, so we're back over here. Hamish has suffered a severe injury. He's wait, look at. Let me.
Oh fuck, it's still in there.
What is it?
No, it's not.
A little bit of the. No, I can feel it. The stick went in my eye. A
Ah.
little bit broke off and it's in there.
Anyway, back to morning routine.
Yeah.
What's your morning routine, Ryder?
Get up, watch YouTube, eat breakfast, and get ready for school. You know, simple routine. Watch you. No, I mean, I literally live.
He wakes up and then watches other people's morning routine.
It's like, man, I wish I was like them. They're such queens.
My
I
morning
stand.
routine. So my bus comes at. Yeah, sorry, I'm done. My eye's fine. My morning routine. I wake up at. My bus comes at 7:20. I wake up at 7:19. I sleep in my school uniform for most days. And you put your laptop in your bag and you fucking bolt. You bolt to the bus stop because you.
That's legit.
Is that why you never have
grab
pre-made
the-
food? It's just. Is that why you always have boxes? You just don't have
You
time
always,
to make food.
I swear, you just grab the
I wouldn't
first
make
thing
food
you
anyway.
see in the pantry. You're like, oh well, that's a box.
I don't have breakfast either. I just drink iced coffees.
Oh, we know. You get like
Yeah.
triple espressos. It's insane. The whole bus can smell the coffee.
I just got really
Six-
excited thinking about it because I haven't had them for a while because I don't have them on school holidays. That's why I need the frappes.
The frappes aren't even that. Well, I have the mocha, so I wouldn't know.
Mate, the coffee frappes are so good.
I know.
Fuck. Ooh. I just had a flashback to looking at Ryder while he was drinking his frappe. He's drinking it through a straw, and he had like the chocolate shit on top on his face.
I don't know how that. I
Oh.
genuinely don't know how that happened.
Like, if anyone ever knows Ryder, if you ever see him eating, go over and look at him for a minute.
And then
Because
look
he-
at the ground. Half of the food is on the ground.
Alright, I just want to point out what happened at Macca's with Hamish. He practically threw up on the seat when he was drinking a Coke.
Oh, we don't talk about
Oh
that.
no, I don't care. I'll stick by that. Yolan made the funniest joke he'll ever make in his life, and I spat my drink out. Yeah, so what? Sue me. I'm not gonna repeat the joke.
Nah, we don't. It's alleged. It's alleged.
Yes.
But yeah, morning routines. What a thrilling conversation.
I
this
know.
is.
I just wanted to know what it was about.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Well, no,
self-explanatory.
it's
Oh,
you
shit.
get all these crazy YouTubers. It's always a sponsor though.
Yeah.
They're always like, I apply my Dove soap and then my Dove deodorant.
Dove soap.
I put my Dove soap on.
DJ Khaled.
Oh, yeah, I've
Dove
got like
soap.
a mockery, like a mock morning
Mocker?
routine. No, a mock morning routine. I'll send that to you. I think it's funny enough.
Go on, Hamish. We're going deep in. Also, it's really windy. Like it was just before, so I
Yeah.
think we might have to cut out the excess audio.
I'll have a listen. See how it is. It doesn't look too big on this. Sounds like me. Ryder laughed, and that's the only reason I said it. I wouldn't have if it was just me
You
and
only
yours.
brought him because he laughs at everything.
I do.
So, Ryder, any interesting stories you've got to tell? If you don't have any, not coming on again.
Alright. Interesting stories. I mean,
He's told his one and only
Yeah.
story.
I don't know. I don't do much shit.
Watches YouTube,
Yeah.
has breakfast,
I mean, I live super close to school, so like, you know.
goes to
got
the
spare time.
disabled toilets.
Alright.
What part of Thingo do you live in?
Huh?
Because it's like
Herne
the
Hill.
absolute middle of nowhere.
Herne Hill? What
What
do you
is
mean?
in Herne Hill apart from a hill and some herns?
What are Herns?
I don't know.
You're the one who lives
Yeah, you're the one who lives there.
Alright, well, I mean, it's actually quite close to
Oh.
town.
That was close.
Oh, town! Oh my
Oh, sorry.
god! What's in town?
What is
Time
town?
zone.
What do you mean?
What? Yeah, what is town? To
It's
a-
like the Geelong shopping, but there's like not many.
People explain it. No one's ever gonna No one's ever gonna explain it in a way that I'm gonna understand.
like, is town Warren Ponds or is
No,
it-
no, no.
No,
Town
no,
is not Warren
trust
Ponds.
me.
Mate,
I've asked
Warren
that
Ponds is for the
before.
sketch people.
You know the area
Alright.
where there's like that floating Christmas tree?
Wait, you're saying Warren Ponds is for sketch?
Is that
people?
town?
Not. Oh, listen, there are some sketch people at Warren Ponds.
Ma, I go and watch my movies there with my mum.
That's it. That's my point.
Send me my mum a sketch.
My friend almost got rolled near one Ponds.
I told there are so many sketch people there.
No, legit, because he had a bum bag that was Gucci or some shit. And then the guy's like, oh, that looks pretty good, can I buy it off you? And he's like, nah, I'm okay. And then he pulls out a knife, and he's like, I'm taking that bum bag, bro. And so they had to run, they had to cross
That's-
the...
I
Something
saw
like
a
that.
kid get abducted.
Did you actually?
Yeah, at the skate park.
Yeah, I thought that's the place to sketch.
Legitimately.
Yeah, I was just sitting there at the top of the skate park, you know, doing my
Oh, yeah,
thing.
because you go down to the skate park.
It was legit the only time I've ever been there.
He's
I was-
never gone back again. He's too scared.
No, but I'm looking there, and then there was like this guy. He was like, I don't know, like between 9 and 11, and he was on his scooter, and then someone like grabbed him, and he wasn't like screaming, but he was like, you know, kind of like wriggling around, and then they like put him in the car and drove off.
Why didn't you call the cops?
I was on the grind.
Do you know much data?
I sort of had something like that happen. And I was doing some sketchy stuff. So, but I was walking back from
It's
doing
you.
the
That can only
sketchy
mean one thing.
Yeah.
Oh, two things.
Shut up. And I was walking back, and I was walking past the skate park.
Same one.
yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's the boys down there.
Yeah. There were about 3 guys just looking at me, and I started walking after me, and I started getting scared because I was alone, and you know they were bigger than me. So and then they started walking
Everyone is.
really. Shut up. They started walking really fast, So I started like walking
They
faster.
were jogging.
No, and then they started running towards me, and I swear to God, he had something in his hand, and I got shit scared.
No, I guess we're telling stories like this now because one time I still don't know.
We're
what
getting
was-
into scary
Yeah.
stories. Yeah, the boys. I've
No.
got a few.
I was walking. It was daylight as well, so that's what makes it like a more sketch than like a
Nighttime,
regular
yeah.
occurrence. But like it was the daytime, and I was walking along the like the trails at Juck Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was there with Max Anderson.
Yeah, the
Why?
boys.
What?
What?
He was at my place.
Ah.
It was back in year 7. And we're walking, we're waiting for the fish and chips. We're just like walking around. I was showing him like the beach and stuff. And I threw something onto like the sand and hit a kid. You know how it is. But I'm walking, and old mate walks past us. And, you know, I gave him like the old nod, like that's how you do. And then I'm telling you, Jucky got yucky.
Oh.
I heard a switchblade, like I heard the little click,
Yeah.
and I'm telling you, I didn't care. I'm a little fat boy. I sprinted. I full
Left
sprinted.
Max behind.
Yeah, no, Max was like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "Man, I tell you, I swear, I felt like I was in like the military then, because I'm sitting there, I'm like, "Man, I heard that come, like, I heard the click, and I knew." I was
those
telling him like the
noises.
brand and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty scared, and he like,
Do you feel like your energy reserves that are stored on your body? Do you feel like that would have given you a tactical advantage? Because you know it's kind of insulation, bit of protection, body armor.
He's talking about fat.
Do you reckon that would have been?
I know.
Body armor.
Just making sure.
what you saying? If he stabbed me, I'll be right.
Basically, yes.
You
You heard it here, boys.
you
First
can't
boys,
stab
I'm
Hamish.
invincible.
Boys, gain a bit of weight and you'll be fine.
Mate, Hamish. No.
But yeah, no,
God,
it's
these
crazy.
Quick shout out for the fellas.
No, it's crazy. Jucky gets yucky.
Jucky, I'm not, because I don't go out much, especially in Jucky.
I wonder why.
Like no, because like if I'm ever going out, like I'll be in with Yoz in Torquay or whatever, or with the boys in like Geelong. Or,
That's like the
or
absolute
Boston.
venture. We
Yeah.
go to Geelong.
You're like, oh, you want to go to town? I'm like, oh
What was
fuck, I better go get my goddamn hippogriff.
What's that?
Yeah,
It's a reference to the 4th Harry
Oh,
Potter
yeah, yeah,
movie.
you know
where
what,
Oh yeah,
Goes
I would
flying,
know
yeah.
that because I've seen the Harry
Oh,
Potter movie.
yeah, but it's like a
Harry Potter. I looked at Ryder and I said Harry Potter.
yeah, but yeah, it's the Great Venture.
It really is. The guy's like, oh, it's just a party in Geelong. And I'm looking at them, I'm like, it's basically like going to Mount Everest. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But no, like, I've got a few stories here and there.
You want to tell one?
Yeah, well, one time...
Maybe just the one. Save
time-
the rest for next
I've got
time.
a few, but
Yeah.
one time me and my good friend, we were just chilling in the Torquay Caravan Park, you know how it is? We're just chilling, you know.
Fucking bike rage.
Yeah. We're just having a fun time, you know, allegedly. And this guy comes up, and it's dark, and he's like, what are you boys doing around this late? I'm like, oh, we're just having a walk.
Was he like old?
We're just, yeah, he's like an old guy. We're just chilling.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh yeah. And so we start talking about the principal of the school, just because it was the first thing that came to our mind.
Yeah.
And so we're talking about that, and we walk to the perimeter of the caravan park, and there's a little lookout area, and we go on there to pretend we're looking out at the beautiful view. Wow, it's an ocean. And the guy is, we look behind us, the guy is staring a beam into us. He's right behind us, and legit, I swear he had a knife, because I couldn't see his face, but I saw the shadow. And there was something in his hand, one of these ones.
Yowen just made a hole in his hand and then stuck his finger into it.
He had one of these ones. He was brandishing a weapon.
He kept repeating it and like looking me in the eye.
And mate, we were standing there, and I could hear creaks in the wood, and I'm like, we've got to dip. I think it was just Tom like moving around, and Tom's like, we gotta go. We jump the lookout. It's like a 2-meter drop. We jump like 6 fences and run for about 1 kilometer because our bikes are so far away. Then we ride straight into the Jucky Dunes. We're gone, mate. We're absolutely gone. And we keep looking behind us. We're like, is he still there? Because he was gonna bloody chase us.
He's pretty damn old. I don't think he'd make it.
What's he doing? Like, what is he actually doing? Following people?
I'm not gonna lie. It's just kind of like that.
So whatever we were allegedly doing, he knew.
Yeah.
He knew what was going on.
Last night, I went out. I went to Melbourne with my family, and I went with my parents to a concert, and then my brother went to the footy. But then we were walking back to the car, and he was like 20 meters in front of us, and he didn't hear us there. So I sprinted like up behind him, and then I like grabbed him. He's like, shit, I heard your footsteps and I thought I was getting robbed, so I just closed my eyes and let it happen. I'm like this kid. So he's like sitting there, he's like, I just accepted my fate.
Isn't your brother like big? Or am I just...
No, he's a string bean, but he's stronger than me.
He's a strong
What?
Macca's.
Remember what happened last time?
Nah.
No, I don't remember.
This seems very scripted, so I don't want to do it.
Alright.
If it comes up naturally in another one or
I
like
actually
this
don't
one.
know what we're even talking about.
Nah, I'll talk to you after.
But yeah, some scary stuff goes down. I feel like everyone's always got like the scariest moment that's happened in their life.
I almost got drowned and scratched by a dog.
I thought you were talking about us in the beach. I was about to say, mate, it wasn't that
A
bad.
dog. A dog.
So I was at do you guys know where Horsham is?
Yep.
Yeah. There's a fishing competition.
Actually,
And I used
My nan
to
lives
go up
there.
there. I used to go up there for a fishing competition in a creek, and one time I went in the creek. Why Red Joe? God damn it. I was swimming in the creek, not the deep creek, a different one. But
So it's not a good creek.
Yeah, that's how you can barely even call it a creek.
And they let the dog in there, and the dog's on a rope, right? The dog, of course, I'm like, I don't know, I think I was 10 or 11 or 12.
No,
So,
alright.
Right now I'm not even that fast of a swimmer, but back then still wasn't that slow. So this dog can easily catch up to me.
So nothing compared to me.
Alright. And the dog comes up to me and jumps on top of me and starts just scratching my back and pushing me under the water. And whilst that's happening, I have like the rope that it's on tied around my neck. So I'm being choked underwater while being scratched. No, alright. Never mind. Just gotta stop the story now.
Yeah. I think dogs are always kind of like one of those things where like you can get pretty comfortable with them, especially if it's your own dog or like a family's. But like, I'm never 100% trusting that it's not gonna fucking.
Especially just like a dog on the beach. Everyone's like, "Oh, he won't bite," and it runs
Yeah.
right at
You know,
you.
you're like, I don't give a shit if you're gonna bite. If you come any closer, I'm gonna kick you.
I know, and like they jump up, and sometimes they're big dogs.
Yeah.
It can be a little.
Like, you know that day
intimidating.
when we were walking across
Yeah.
the beach? That was nice. Like, none of them were running at us either.
Yeah,
Like, that was
trained dogs.
like, yeah, there was a lot of trained dogs just sitting there. There's like one that was running around and being like a fuck. But especially because I've got like my dog's a bit of a fucking idiot. And it's like, yes,
yes, because he fucked his dog.
Ryder just said that it runs in the family, and I want that to be known. Yeah, no, so, but like he gets like real like scared of other dogs, and like, but like not like scared where like back up, but he'll like attack first.
Yeah.
So like these dogs are running up, and the owner's like, no, he don't bite. He don't do the bitey bites. I'm like, yeah, but my dog's about to goddamn die.
Yeah, nah. It's always like you get all these people who just do not train their
But
dog
then again,
at
like,
all. They're like,
is
oh,
it-
I want a dog, and then
Imagine
they
you're, like,
can't be bothered training.
If
it.
a dog's like attacking you or like coming at you fast,
You
like,
kill
it's,
it.
It's socially unacceptable to like kick it.
I know, you just have to accept your fate and die.
I know. Especially
Yeah.
if like the dog owner's like a big guy.
It's crazy because not long ago people just fed their dog food scraps. Like no one gave a shit.
Yeah, I
They
know.
were just a yard dog for farmers.
Yeah,
And now the dog is like the highest class in the family.
Yeah, exactly.
Gets premium food.
I have I know a family and their dog, it like it's full retarded. I swear, it like licks walls for no reason, but it's allowed to sit up at the table and it gets its own plate and it eats at the same time. But they've got two dogs. One of the other one has to sit outside and it doesn't get to eat. So they're clear. It's like it's both favoritism. Plus they're eating dinner with their dog. Like it gets its own seat and its own plate. And it sits up at the table.
Weird.
And they get their fork and like feed it to them.
Oh, does that?
And then eat out of the fork.
Are they just one of those
That's like that
families
weird
where like all
family,
their kids
yeah.
have moved out and so they need more kids, so they get a bunch of dogs?
Do they have kids living with them?
Yes. Currently all of their kids, but they're moving.
How many kids?
4.
So you're telling me
They've got 5 kids and 4 of them are there at the moment.
So there are 4 kids, 2 adults on the table, and a dog.
Mm-hmm.
Plus you guys. Were you there at the dinner?
Oh, no, it doesn't eat at the table when we're there. I just hear stories
Yeah,
about
because
it.
I was gonna say that's really weird if you have
yeah.
guests and the dog.
Yeah,
is
that's
still
even
eating.
more weird.
And their other dog, I personally like that dog more because it's, not like, yeah, I don't know, I don't favourite, but it's like, it's the same breed as mine as well. But like, he
Yeah.
doesn't get love, so I go out and just like,
Fucking chill with the dog.
no, I don't fuck the dog rider. Oh my god, why did we bring you on?
Oh. Who are we gonna have on next? Let's have that conversation now, because I can't be bothered.
Because we did not give a fuck about. Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling
We've got
the
to keep it
T-Barker.
transparent.
I want the T-Barker.
T-Barker's keen.
Is he?
He's
Nice.
I was talking to him.
No,
He's
'cause
like, you got to get me on.
I haven't seen him in 3 years, and I'm kind of excited.
It's funny. Me and him hadn't seen each other for about a year or two, and one time we're like, all right, let's just do it. Let's just meet up. And Luke was coming as well. And T. Barker was there for like 20 minutes. He didn't knock on the door. He's just circling around my house on his bike. And he's like, I haven't seen him in so long. I'm too afraid to knock on the door. Luke, you do it for me. I was like, oh.
Luke sees you every goddamn day, yeah.
I know. But ever since Cheeky Finn came into the thing.
Cheeky
What even was that? What were you boys even doing?
What are you...
Going
we're
down
just
to Culture
shopping.
Kings?
Oh,
That's the gay...
it was
I
no, it
won't
was
go there,
it
but-
was alright. It was cool.
Culture Kings, are you serious?
No. So the original plan was that we're going to Chadston. Like the whole thing started, we're going to Chadston to go to this shop that sells American candy. Now my dumbass said, "Let's
American candy.
And then it sort of turned like we said, "Oh yeah, we'd
That's
go
a
to
good
like."
call, by the way.
We said that we'd go to places like Culture Kings and Secret Sneaker Store, which are like hype beast places.
Yeah,
Yeah,
white people.
yeah, we're fags. But and then I'm like,
also,
oh,
is he allowed to say that?
What? Yeah, I don't know. It's a slur.
It is a
mate,
just
just-
keep it on the down low,
alright,
please.
alright.
'Cause we
Like,
don't wanna
I get you
yeah.
swear a lot, but people aren't gonna know.
Yeah, okay.
Keep it on the down.
So basically, we go there. I say let's catch a train up. Very bad decision. We catch a train to Melbourne, then we have to go to Box Hill. That takes 40 minutes. We need to catch another bus to Chadston, which would take another 40 minutes.
Oh,
And then we're like, oh, well screw it, we'll just go
There's
shopping
no-
in Melbourne. So we go back and take another train, which takes another 40 minutes.
oh my god.
So because of me, I got rid of about 2 hours of shopping. I'm very special.
I've actually not given less of a shit about the story than just then.
Wait, well I know, right? Wait, what? So you wanted to go to Chadston? Is there no station in Chadston?
No, I thought there was. I searched it up and there was, and apparently there's not.
Shouldn't you planned this out?
Yeah. I'm like, we've already
Maybe
established that I'm very
I'm
stupid.
gonna give you the benefit of the doubt and say maybe they were doing works for the metro.
No, apparently
And
it's just
maybe
no
Chadston was
station at
closed
all.
off or something
There's
like
just
that.
no station at all. Even
Because
though
they've got
when I
that metro going on now, which will be finished in 2020, I think so.
Yeah.
And then they've also got the Westgate
Tunnel.
Tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
actually,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Legit. They're doing a tunnel.
Making a tunnel because there's too much congestion on the
Like
Westgate.
Yeah,
under
and
it?
legit.
Yeah.
Or you get
Actually.
this. The Westgate Bridge is only designed for 1/5 of the average weighted experiences on a normal
Yeah.
oh,
day.
that is not good.
That's
So
what I mean. That's why they're
it's
chucking it.
because it's collapsed before.
Has it actually?
Yeah, Westgate collapsed. I don't think they'd finished building it. Maybe I'm wrong, but it did collapse.
Why is it open when they didn't finish building it?
No, they were
How
building
else
it
are
and
they
it
gonna-
collapsed.
Oh,
Either that or it was, but it collapsed, and so they had to rebuild it all. But it is just not made for the amount of weighted experiences. So
Yeah.
because it has to get over the Yarra, I think, the Yarra River.
Yeah.
So they're making a tunnel.
oh yeah. That's...
But I mean, you know,
Yeah. I don't know. It's
I
one of
think-
those things where, like, they're like, plan ahead. You don't plan shit, like, you don't know the date you're going to be going into Melbourne. It's just
No.
something comes up.
also, it's a bit stupid to just make another road. Like, I don't know
Yeah.
that much about traffic and congestion in cities.
I think,
but
no,
I think it would be more important to prioritize public transport that people can use instead of just adding more roads.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if you make more public transport, that's less people on the roads, more money for Metro and V Line,
Yeah.
and more jobs.
Yeah. That...
More jobs for engineers and apprentices, which under the Liberal government, they're closing down TAFE.
Are they actually?
Yeah, they want to. They're cutting funding and shit like that. And
Yeah.
Labor's trying to restore it because TAFE is good.
Yeah.
Because that's how they train Australian
Yeah, exactly.
people, not just people from India and wherever. Which
Right,
I,
keeps just,
you know,
every
we're going
time
political.
Yohan says something right, it's just, actual.
Because I lie that much.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's, you know, I play a lot of City Skyline, so I know a lot about cities.
No, I'm not. I had to bring it up. I'm about to die. I'm so, like, tired, I guess, is the word to say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to wrap it up, is what I'm trying to say.
We're not wrapping it. Oh, no. Well, what else is there? I think that's it.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like we keep just going on to stuff, and I kind of like.
So, T-Barker next episode, is that confirmed?
No, it's not confirmed because we don't fucking know anything yet. But that's what I would like for the next one.
Well,
Either him or Luke.
Are we gonna do these more often instead of just weekly, maybe?
Yeah, considering it's holidays, we'll try and do it more often and just stockpile them.
Yeah, or we could release them more
I think
often.
he meant release. like twice a week.
Either way, we'll make more.
Because then it makes everyone think that we're going to be doing that when we're next
School,
term,
yeah.
like when we're at school again, then people are going to. Anyway, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
A few footnotes. There might be a new thumbnail. We've got a new format which we're going to be working on. I want to change the channel art as well to something that's more
I'm trying to do
related the
maths.
channel.
I'm trying to figure out if we have enough time for the IGA run.
All right. Well, I'm talking.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yes.
It's 3:40.
What's it now? How far is IGA? I'm sorry.
Yeah, but packing
I'm gonna
up
let
as
you
well.
finish. Oh yeah, fair call.
I just want to change the channel art to not just a picture of the beach and something. Like, you could do like a long photo of this table with the setup.
No, we're taking a photo now, and then that's the new one.
Yeah, let's just do that.
We're doing that right fucking now. Right to get up.
Yeah.
Don't-
Although
don't.
it might not be the right. I swear to God.
Why
he
would you
said
do that?
don't.
Why
He
would you
said
do that?
don't.
No, because I understand you were
Alright,
joking.
so
and-
Ryder's never coming on the podcast again. Oh, we just got to look. Do you reckon
and
they're
they just got
looking
to wave.
I'm pretty sure they're looking you ahead.
No, because we yelled.
Oh,
We were yelling at the time.
They may have. Maybe his name was Ryder. I'm sure it was a woman, but okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, this has been.
We've been
the...
gone for an hour and a half.
Oh,
That's
really?
what I mean.
Holy crap. Alright. Well, this has been the Deep Creek Effect. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, queries, anything like that, send it into the deepcreekeffect@gmail.com. Hamish, have you got anything to say?
Smoke grass, eat ass, and steadfast.
Yeah, Ryder?
Don't do the first one.
Ryder?
Bad
yeah,
idea.
Ryder's had the experiences of smoking grass.
Yeah. I don't know. I also want to go over the fact. Please subscribe.
I swear to God, like, we don't get food if you don't subscribe.
Yeah. No, because both promoting the channel itself is so much easier once we get a few more subscribers. We're real close to to what we need. Then you guys don't have to ask when the next one's coming out. You'll just get notified. And also just let us know who wants to see more.
We've also shut down the
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud was just not a viable option. I had a look at Spotify, and you need to pay a subscription to be able to upload.
I don't want to do that.
It's music based and album based.
I mean, I genuinely think that YouTube is just I don't want to use it, but I think it's good. It's what we it's what we need.
It would be great if we're on SoundCloud, but they're very selective with what they let on. Because
we can't upload more than 3 podcasts. Is what our problem is right now.
On SoundCloud.
Yeah. Also, I feel like it's a very niche platform.
It is,
Everyone knows about YouTube. Everyone uses YouTube.
Yeah,
Because we got because we had both open for a while. On the first day, we got about 4 times as many people check the YouTube rather than the SoundCloud.
Yeah.
So I wasn't feeling too keen about it anyway.
Also, there's a link on the YouTube channel if you want to download each episode.
I'm not sure if I'm going to do that anymore because I don't think Google Drive lets me put up.
There is a limit.
Yeah.
I tried to go onto it and it was blocked, although that's probably just mistaken. But
And Josh said he had a bit of trouble downloading it.
yeah, okay.
I asked him. He said it was fine. I don't remember.
Alright,
It was
so
either
there's-
really
so there's-
easy or
there's-
really hard.
There's 2 outcomes, and it's either one of them.
Yep.
So from I'd say from now till we figure something out, just
Just
YouTube.
Yeah.
And please subscribe. Basically, is the
No, yeah.
moral of the story.
Notifications?
Yeah,
Notifications
notifications
on.
as
Hit the
well.
bell.
But it's just, right now our channel is just a few, it's just letters and numbers,
Yeah.
YouTube / and then letters and numbers.
Oh.
We're very close to being able to have it just / Deep Creek Effect,
Oh.
which is we'll either do Deep Creek Effect or the Deep. Probably just Deep Creek Effect.
Since it's the email as well.
Yeah. But it's just that's so much easier to tell people face to face. I
Yeah.
can't tell them a list of numbers and shit. It's just
For the link.
yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what I mean.
True. What do you need a certain amount of
Subscribers.
whatever? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
How many?
100.
What are you guys on now?
30 something. Yeah, I'm getting there.
Yeah.
But if everyone who watched it subscribed, we would be fine.
Yeah.
That's
so-
what we're asking. Just at the end, so 3 people are gonna be hearing this.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe put a. We'll figure it out. But yeah, thank you for listening. We hope
Yeah.
we weren't rambling too much. Yeah, I swear to God, if anyone asked me what we were talking about, I'll just be like, well, we
you
brought-
clearly didn't listen to
we
it.
brought up morning routines. And
Yeah. I don't know. I think this was chill. It was pretty. I don't know.
It was so hot at the start. That was so cold.
Maybe I can take off the
Yeah,
the
the-
Muslim hat.
Just alright. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, Josare, we want to get him on as well, but we might wait a bit. He's a bit
Also,
of a...
What do you guys think
Loose
about
cannon.
us getting
He's
on
he's a-
two people at once?
Ooh, 2 guests.
Two guests at once. I might put I'll try and put a little poll in the top, and people vote on it. I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling when I'm uploading this, because I might not give a shit.
We might need another mic.
I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of up to you to buy one.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Because I've already got one. I'm not gonna buy a second one.
I'd buy it for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd buy the same everything. In fact, I found it on eBay.
Yeah.
So.
I'll send you the link to the one I got, because I got it for $5 off everywhere else.
Oh, cool.
It was 15, but I don't know if it's still up.
Alright, well, yeah, see what you can do.
Again, why are we talking about this on the podcast?
Yeah, I know, what is it?
I feel like
I don't think this is an outro.
someone's gonna find it interesting.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Mate, if you're studying and you're listening to this, you don't give a shit what we're talking about. You just
Yeah, that's what I did.
the words help.
Yeah, I was just,
Yeah.
I was
Actually, I don't think it will help. Maybe we should feed them a bunch of shit. So guys, remember, negative and a negative equals a negative, and a little
positive,
bit
negative.
God bless.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard to get people to listen to an hour's worth, an hour and a half, even this time.
People have got busy days.
Yeah.
I need to, I don't know how to tell people, listen to it while you're doing stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't want you to sit down and sit there cross-legged and do nothing and stare at a wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even care if someone paused it halfway through and then went back to it, but I want people to experience it, because we're not doing this just because it's fun. I want people to listen to it,
Yeah. And, I feel, good suggestions while you're drawing, while you're doing homework.
I wouldn't say going to sleep while you're in bed.
That is a good suggestion. Sometimes if you can't sleep, you could put it
Yeah,
on.
yeah, fair.
We're going out of summer, but if
Maybe
it was a
if
hot
you
night,
take-
you could listen to it.
Maybe if you're taking an hour and a half long shit.
That's a good point. Sometimes that happens.
In
After
the
some
shower.
curry, goes crazy. We should probably
I
just end
got
it
ya.
What?
in the shower.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you say in the shower?
Yes.
And you got to stamp it down with your feet. Oh
No.
no, legit.
I
no.
thought you were making reference to Disneyland. Should I tell a story?
Yes.
Alright, quick,
Fine.
quick.
Okay, quick one. So, in Disneyland, I got really sick. So, basically, I threw up on one of the rides, and Mum's like, "Oh yeah, just maybe go back to the room." So, I lay down in the bed, and then I shit the bed, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, "Oh shit, I've shut my pants." So I go to the toilet, I shit again, and then I have a shower to clean up all the shit, and then I shit in the shower, and then I went back to the toilet, took another shit, went to bed, shut the bed again, and shat in the toilet, then back into the shower, shat in there. But this time I got lightheaded, so I had to sit down, and I knocked my brother's toothbrush into the shit, and then I had a bath and shat in the bath, and then
What was in that ride?
yeah.
So this has been the Dead Creek Effect. Cut it,
boys.
dude, cut it.